Does that countdown get you guys excited? Gets me a little bit excited. I'm like, whoa, we're counting down. Something exciting must be about to happen. And then you just find a SHIB oven mitt. Yeah, guys, there's some bullish signals fundamentally that things could be turning around soon. But we also have the United States government likely trying to poo-poo further on our crypto party. But the party will continue. The party will continue. Guys, we're going to talk about all of that and a whole lot more for the last live stream of this week. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
People said I was muted. Was I muted? Was I muted when I was talking about all that stuff? Or is that just one dude who's like, hey, you're muted, and then you actually weren't, and he had his computer muted? What's up, everybody? I'm Scott Melker, also known as the Wolf of All Streets. Before we get started, please subscribe to the channel and double fist smash the like button. You got to go down like this, turn down. Smash the like button. Pile drive the like button. Put your head between your legs and slam your face into your like button. Do it for me. You don't really like me if you don't. Here I am, guys. I was hat head. I've gone long hair, don't care. Gone long hair, don't care. Haven't had a haircut in about a month. Going gray. We're just living that bear market life. Living that bear life. Yeah, suplex that like button. Funny looking wolf. Yeah, can't argue with that. I don't really look that much like a wolf. It's true. Dude, double fist the like button. How you choose to take that, I can't help at all. Yeah, guys, what's up? What's up? What's up?
Let's go.
Oh, man. Yeah, I got some weed whacked hair up in here. This side's better than this side because this side has all this, like the receding, and this side's covered up. It's pretty sweet, actually. If I could get it on both sides, it would be great. But my hairline receded when I was like 14, so nothing's really changed. Anywho, yeah, press the like button or you're going to get liquefied, as Alan said. Not liquidated, you will get liquefied. How are you guys doing today? Talk to me. What's going on? Are we bored out of our minds yet? Bored out of our minds? There's actually a lot going on the institutional government front. And we're going to talk about all that right about... No. Here we go. Here's that. Remember when I wrote that there was a bullish signal and this is important? That guy's made you click, right? Yeah. Clicked. Bullish signal. This is important. Like my YouTube, I'm not good at the clickbait in that regard, but here it is. Bitcoin worth $670 million leaves centralized exchanges after hawkish Fed comments. Those two things have nothing to do with one another, but hey, they are also clickbaiting you with their headlines. But we all know what this means, right? And we've discussed this, right? We get a lot of back and forth on outflows and inflows and side flows and down flows and right flows and left flows. Yeah, my left stroke just went viral. But yeah, that's about 18,000 Bitcoin leaving exchange. What does that usually mean? It usually means that people are moving their coins off of exchange and into cold storage. So net outflows are widely taken to represent bullish sentiment. Now they can send them right back, right? Doesn't usually happen though. Usually when we see one this big, I mean, this was the largest we'd seen in over a month, 18,000 just yesterday on Thursday. And regardless of whether they intend to move them back or not, for right now, that means there's a hell of a lot less coins on exchange to sell. Yes, that's not how you spell net, Monroe Crow. Net flow. Less supply on exchanges. That's exactly right. Did you guys see, by the way, I see you guys, Michael Saylor can operate his Ledger Nano X. After we said that I made that sort of Chuck Norris joke here, I put it on Twitter that we should make Chuck Norris jokes about Michael Saylor. You guys got to see the thread. They're amazing. Yeah. So you guys are doing them here. Yeah, you guys are doing them here. But so that's the gist. This is the big bullish signal that we've got. Ooh, look at me, I'm bullish because of net outflows. Nut outflows, as you guys said, $670 million in one day. That's a lot. That could be an indication of an institution buying and moving off. It could be a couple whales. Bottom line is when you get that many of them together in multiple outflows, it tends to be a bullish signal that we are kind of near the bottom. And frankly, like, listen, I'm invested in a bunch of crypto hedge funds because I like to have fun staying poor. And, I get like the little email updates where they cope about their losses and how it's not their fault. Those things that you get in your investor announcements. I can just tell you that basically every like institutional crypto person, and given there's some bias here because they believe in crypto, generally though, they've all turned off the hedges and they're all starting to buy. Like even the ones who are like, listen, we have a lot of cash on the sidelines. We're buying heavily here right now, even if we think there's more pain to come, which we kind of do for one or two of them. Right. But I feel like I have my finger on the pulse a little bit of what's going on with the big money. And I can tell you that I haven't heard of any right now that are like, yeah, it's time for us to like short aggressively with the money that you have invested with us. Right. So, yeah. Yeah. Michael Saylor doesn't stack sats. His sats stack themselves. Yeah. Michael Saylor's tears can cure COVID. The problem is he never cries. One of the good ones. COVID vaccine is 95% Michael Saylor's sweat and 5% fine wine. There were a lot of them on there. You guys are good dirty minds over here. I don't even know. I said finger on the pulse, and you're talking about fingering the pulse. Disgusting. You're disgusting people. But whatever, man. Whatever. Okay, so that's the gist of our big bullish fundamental signal. Do you guys like it? Does it matter? Michael Saylor doesn't do push-ups. He pushes Bitcoin up. That's right. He doesn't do push-ups. The earth moves away from him. Yeah. Anyways, we had jokes all damn day about it. Just go on Twitter. Go ahead, make your jokes. Okay, guys, this to me is the big. This is the one. This is the shit we need to talk about. White House wants crypto rules as a matter of national security. What? What'd you say? National security? What? Huh? Speaking to my good ear. Couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it when I read this. Actually, I was talking to one of my institutional buddies on Telegram about NFTs and about how much of people's money is being lost right now. And this hit Bloomberg. It was yesterday, and this hit Bloomberg, the Barron's headline. He was like, what? Say, huh? Who said what? So we had last week, we saw that there was an executive order coming on crypto, right? Executive order, which means the United States president basically says, F the law, bro. I'm doing this shit myself. Right? Trump did like 9,487 of them in like his first 9 hours in office. But we got an executive order that said, hey, regulators, get your shit together and figure this out. Right? And it was skinned as an executive order that was going to likely be about consumer protection, defining crypto as securities or not, making sure exchanges were regulated, all the obvious things that they've been kicking down the road that we have no idea what's going to happen. Right? We all want some clarity on regulation. Hopefully it's not bad regulation. But all of a sudden yesterday it was like White House executive order wants crypto rules immediately as a matter of national security. Like on a scale of things that could be bad for national security, it's like North Korean rockets. Putin brings over all of his like elite guards and tries to assassinate Congress. China calls in all of the American debt and crashes our economy. And then also SHIB, right? Shiba Inu, threat to national security. United States government is going to use that huge, well-funded military to bomb our Shiba Inus, right? But this is a huge, big change of tone, right? Oh, we need to protect consumers. No, actually, it's a matter of national security. We got to get this shit together because it could threaten the security of the United States. Why would this happen? Why? I don't know, man. I don't know why. Maybe because Putin just said like 2 days ago that mining was sweet and he wants to regulate it and centralize that shit all up in Russia, right? First of all, a week ago, it was Russian central bank says crypto should be banned. All but banned services should be banned by the banners. We should ban the bans on the banning cryptos, right? And everyone was like, "Oh shit, bro, here we go, China again. No more mining in Russia. Hash rate's gonna die. The Russian people, whatever." And then like 2 days later, the economic minister, after he saw the central banker put in the gulag, was like, "Yeah, maybe we should just regulate this shit. Like, slow your roll, bruh." And then after that, now Putin comes out and he's like, yeah, we're going to mine this shit right here. Right? I mean, listen, if Russia like aggressively mines Bitcoin, they could theoretically eventually start to remove their reliance on the US dollar. And beyond that, I mean, they could just like have a party with all their super like awesome mined monies. So we see that Putin a day ago says, yeah, we're going to mine and regulate that. And then all of a sudden now it's an issue of national security. So the question then I think becomes, how is this spun? Like I read that and I'm like, oh, that's bad. But maybe it's good. Right? And Matt Hogan from Bitwise, he had basically sent a tweet that said, like, this is like Groundhog Day for crypto. If this news comes out, like if they announce this and it's like really strict and harsh, then the groundhog comes out, sees his shadow, and we have a few more months of crypto winter. But if it's like reasonable, it's spring and let's party, right? Let's get it. Crypto rise. Like if you were the United States and you saw opposing governments, trying to get involved in this, wouldn't you want to dominate it rather than ban it? I think that's actually more likely. So rationally, I think maybe the United States now is like, we need to be in control. That's not a good thing, really, but we need to like regulate, control, allow, tax, move it on shore, and stop the motherland from doing Putin things, right? The problem is that Biden will be dead in like 75 years, and Putin will still be president of Russia, right? Putin on the Ritz. So yeah, I think that's what's happening here. But I think that now, like, listen, if you wanted it, I don't know if we wanted it or not, but like, if I told you 2 years ago that like the president of the United States would have to like do executive orders about crypto, that he would even know what crypto is. Honestly, I don't even know if Biden knows what crypto is, but that they would even know what it was and be talking about it, I'd tell you you're nuts. Now it's an issue of national security. Oh, how far we've come and how far we are still going to go. I think they can all suck it personally. Putin, Biden, other people whose names end in should just be collateral damage. Like screw them. They're messing with my monies. Frankly, all I care about is my own fortunes, and they're messing with them. Right. Bottom line, though, now Bitcoin crypto is on the geopolitical stage, and I'm not sure if I'm here for it, but we're going to see what happens. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? You think that it's going to be good or going to be? I'm straight to the gulag, bro. Like I had already crossed Trump before his election, then he won. Like I thought he was going to lose. And I went to school with Trump Jr. And I had like written this Facebook post about this time that I saw his dad slap him in the face, which I did see. And it was like on my Facebook, like to my friends. And like a reporter picked it up and it went massively viral. Like if you used to Google me, it was just like Scott Melker says Donald Trump's a pussy and got bitch slapped by his dad. Then they won. And I was like, well, I guess I'm like first in line for the US work camp. But now I'm like second in line for the Russian camp. I'm fucked. Yeah. So I hope you enjoy this stream, because if I get disappeared by either the American or Russian government, just blink 3 times. I'll do this to you guys on the Monday stream if they're coming for me. Anyways, let's look at some charties. Yeah, I mean, weekly candles looking pretty solid, guys. Pretty good. When's the last time we had 2 good weekly candles in a row? We don't yet. We'd need another one. November. The 1st of November and the 8th of November. Right there. God. Why so much pain? Why do you hate us, God of Satoshi? 1, 2, 3 in a row. 1 good one. 1 bad, 1 good. 1 bad, 2 bad. Right. So look, this could have been a good candle. Coulda. little doji kind of spinning top vibe going on there. Down candle that invalidated the bullishness of that candle. Last 2 weeks ago, we were ready to do the nudist colony spontaneous orgasms. Horrid candle following it. Now we have the same vibe candle, although with a much longer wick down into a key level of support. The higher up we close this, the better. But right now we have another potentially bullish candle showing bulls are definitely look right here. Anything above 36.3 and this stays green, bulls have stepped in. We got long wicks below that level on both of these candles. I am optimistic, but also not dumb enough to start screaming about bottoms. Not going to do that. So looking decent. We need to get above 39,600 here in the weekly to even start talking about it. That was this swing low. That's where we violated market structure. Right? Here's the daily. There's not really much to see. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4 candles in a row struggling at 37,300. This was that Fed candle. We were like, oh shit, 39,000, son. It's party time. And then in the last few hours of the day, we got the full the Dikembe Mutombo. Got the full Mutombo all in the face. You guys know I met him once. I was going to look for the picture, but I don't know where it is. There it is. Look. You won't believe it, but it's true. There I am. Not photoshopped. He's actually that big. No. Rejected by Dikembe Mutombo. Right? But here we are. I want to see a daily close above 37,300. That's what I want. That's what I need. Daddy got to want it. Daddy got to have it. Daddy got to have it right there. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I was DJing and Dikembe Mutombo came up to me and said, you DJ good. We friend. I said, let's take a picture, bro. And he was like, you're too small for picture. No angle. Standing on the ground, Dougie. Fuck are you standing on? You think the guy's 19 feet taller than me? I mean, look how much taller than he was. Yeah, Mutombo, bro. Yeah, that Mutombo move that day, as someone just said, that was a heartbreaker. The Fed, we were like 39K, it can't go down. And then we couldn't even close above support. That was super lame ski. So let's see if the day can close above 37.3. That gives us a path to 39.6, which gives us a path to 42. And then we can start talking about being bullish. Oh my God, it's so depressing when you think about it. And also it lets you know, I'm going to be frank with you. We love doing this over here. But when you hear it out loud, if we can get above this level, then we can get to this level. If we can get above, if it goes up, it could go up more, guys. Technical analysis. It's so stupid. What we're doing here, it's really dumb. Hope you guys enjoy it, though. It's really dumb. It's really dumb. The only point of a chart, really, after all is said and done, is to convince yourself that you have some sort of idea what's going to happen so you can place a stop loss. The rest of it is literally I might as well be doing tarot cards up in here. Oh, the Joker. It says that your third-born son is going to date a sheep when he's 29, and also Bitcoin will go up. It's fucking great. It's so dumb. You should see your hair from our side. It's fucking awesome. I mean, I have a camera. You can see. Yeah, look. It's I'm doing a full Elvis. Ho, ho, ho. Ho, 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 yeah. Ain't nothing but a hound dog. Crying all the time. I'm a talented person. Did you hear that? Anyways, let's move on. The chart, 37,300. But yeah, I mean, look, you got to be dumb if you don't see this. If you're trying to get super bullish, I mean, it's ew, right? It's just consolidation. That usually means you're going to continue. So we got to start flipping some levels and get this shit going. We don't want to have fun staying poor. Let's be frank. It's not that fun. Yeah, and you're not a good Elvis either, Ian Nakamatsu. You're not even a good Ian. I know that, Chad. I've never even tried to do Elvis before that moment. So you, my friend, can suck it, bad Ian. Let's see your Ian impression, Ian. Oh, man. Yeah. Here we go. Yeah, somebody said astrology for men, right? Yes. TA is just astrology for men. A little sexist, but still funny. Yeah. Which I said was would make it a good cologne. Astrology for men. Yeah. Now, Ian, you're great. Ian, I'm sure you're great, but I'm not convinced at how good you are at being an Ian. All right. Welcome to the jailhouse rock. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Fuck off, man. Everybody who doesn't like it, be gone. Goldman says crypto mainstream mainstream acceptance. I can't even read words now. You got me all flustered. Goldman says crypto mainstream acceptance may not boost prices. That's dumb. That's stupid. And makes very little sense. And I think that Goldman sucks. But this is what they're saying. And there is some truth to what they're saying, right? They're saying that you should be skeptical of the narrative that mainstream adoption will make prices go up. Why? Here's the quote. Crypto's recent sell-off underscores that mainstream adoption can be a double-edged sword. That sounds bad. While it can raise valuations, it will also likely raise correlations with other financial market variables, reducing the diversification benefit of holding the asset class. He said ass. Ass. He said ass twice in 2 words. Asset class. That was code for Goldman stupid. I think that's nonsense. I think he's conflating a few ideas and he just doesn't get it. First of all, that's also saying that he's expecting everything to go down or not rise. Because if the problem is that we're going to become a little more correlated to other asset classes, and that would imply that we're not going to make money because those also are not going to go up. That's A. But B, what's dumb and stupid and dumb about that, the correlation, temporary, momentary correlations we've seen of late are because of risk-off event. It has nothing to do with adoption. It's not like more people are using crypto now, so all of a sudden it's tied to Wall Street. Now, if your argument is that we'll get more Wall Street adoption, he said mainstream. If the argument is that Wall Street hedge funds are going to start trading this in their portfolio next to everything else, that I get. Like, if it's going risk off and that they also want to like short stonks, they're also going to short Bitcoin. Sure. But mainstream adoption, like 1 billion people using and buying crypto, does not make it more correlated to other financial markets and make the price not rise. That is dumb. Ass at class. Ass at CL ass. That's how you do it. Just doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. But Goldman has more shit to say here. Goldman Sachs says, don't look for its stablecoin anytime soon. Oh, I'm so disappointed. I was waiting here with bated breath, staring into the corner, waiting for that Goldman Sachs stablecoin to arrive that we've all been hearing so much about. Shut up. Hey, guys, I don't want to disappoint you. I know you've been waiting for my debut as point guard of the Lakers, but you might not see that anytime soon. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I know you guys were expecting it and waiting for it. I don't want to disappoint you, but it might not happen. Dude, like nobody gives a shit about Goldman. First of all, they're invested in Circle, so USDC is sort of like their stablecoin. Right? But yeah, nobody was looking for it, so shut up. Nobody cares. Yeah, so they're starting to talk to other firms about the idea. Literally every government in the world is also talking about their own stablecoin. They're called central bank digital currencies. You're not special. It's like Fight Club. His name was Robert Paulson. Special in death. Meatloaf. Robert Paulson, dead. 2 dead things, 1 thought. Yeah, nobody was expecting Goldman to do a stable coin. And frankly, nobody wants your damn stable coin. So you can suck it. Goldman coin, eat it. We're going to get a central bank digital currencies all around the world before we're going to get a Goldman coin. And we already have stable coins that we like. So I think the moral of the story is they're just trying to get attention by putting the word stablecoin in an announcement so that maybe people will look at them. Look at me. I'm over here in the corner. I'm nerdy Goldman Sachs. Stablecoin. Right? And at the same time, we're seeing, obviously, as I said, meta platforms winding down their own stablecoin efforts. Have fun staying poor, Zuckerberg. Yeah, right. Fidelity seeks SEC approval for Metaverse ETF. Suck it. That's cool. Yeah, that is cool. They're not the first to do this, though, and it will not be focused on crypto companies, right? It's going to be companies that are building things in the metaverse that are publicly traded. So not as cool as we think. Conceptually cool, though. But the real news about Fidelity, one of the largest asset managers on planet Earth, the most reliable amazing companies that would never do anything wrong. They couldn't even get their spot ETF, Bitcoin ETF, approved this week. They got rejected. Like, the government would rather have like highly leveraged marijuana ETFs, but we can't get a Bitcoin spot ETF from Fidelity. Oh, but you can get a Bitcoin futures ETF that just keeps going down more than Bitcoin because it can't track the underlying price, and there aren't enough futures contracts to even buy for the ETF. So we're buying ones 3 and 4 months out, but no, Fidelity, no. But Metaverse. So basically, you'll have another way to invest in Facebook and friends. But cool. I guess it's still cool. That's the thing. We talk. It's not really a crypto thing. There's going to be metaverses that have nothing to do with crypto. And Facebook's going to be one of them. I, for one, would rather hang out with Snoop in the sandbox than go fucking like paddleboarding with Mark Zuckerberg in an American flag or whatever the hell that thing was he was on. That thing was sweet. I want it. I'm jealous. Robinhood crypto revenue falls as meme coin frenzy fades. What Doge giveth, Doge taketh away, my friends. Right? We all know that a huge chunk last year of Robinhood's revenue was from crypto trading. And then they went more all in on crypto trading. And then they found out that the people who were trading on Robinhood just wanted to trade dumb shit, and nobody wants to trade dumb shit anymore. And we're all having fun staying poor now. And that is destroying Robinhood stock. Just absolutely shredding it. But they only actually dropped a little bit this quarter. It was 2 quarters ago that was a real big deal. It was only a 6% decline this time. The problem was that they missed the expectation. Their crypto revenue was 48 million. Wall Street was saying 55 million, but still, more importantly, up 304% a year ago. Any of you guys trade on Robinhood? Do you use it? You think they're robbing the hood? Yeah. You guys use it? Y'all are just yelling Luna over here like some crazy people. I don't see any reason to look at that. Here's a stock, though, pumping today. Literally this morning, I was like, I'm going to buy some goddamn Robinhood stock. But you know what I was doing instead? Getting ready for this shit. God, it opened at $10. Remember when they listed $85? This is really just a massive gap close right now, right? So it opened at 10 yesterday. It closed around 11:56. You expect that gap to fill. So now we'll see what happens. But I was legit about to buy some Robinhood stock this morning. Just seems so cheap. Could go to $1 and then I could have fun staying even poorer. Oh, Rick Krispies is here today. Hey, bud. Yeah. Hey, bud. Good to have you, Irvin. We all know you're an Irvin and co. Yeah. Robinhood, man. There you go. Still, that kind of looks like a buy. Somebody's going to come in and scoop that shit up. Why did I never have notifications on for your channel, Scotty? It's a much watch because you hate yourself and you don't like fun. But the good news is that it's never too late to stop sucking. Hi, Liam. Welcome. Crypto brokerage Genesis loaned record $50 billion last quarter in 3 months. I didn't get any of that shit. Send a little bit of that loan my way. Yeah, this is huge. Shows that there's obviously major, massive, mega, super bigly interest in crypto loans. Crypto loans, right? They're one of the biggest brokerages for institutional investors, loaned $50 billion in the fourth quarter alone. You may remember Genesis has expanded into NFT lending, so you can like lend them your punk. They'll give you some cash. If the value of your punk goes down, obviously you need to get that margin call popping off. But high net worth individuals apparently are now taking loans against their NFTs with Genesis, which has been a huge part of that revenue. But there is a major thirst for people to take loans against their crypto. I have to wonder, though, if you took a loan against your crypto when Bitcoin was like, 69,000, how are you faring right now when your collateral has lost half its value? Very risky. Very risky. And finally, the story that everybody's talking about, but nobody understands. And nobody is me. Still have your comment up there. DeFi users fret contagion risk amid possible stablecoin depegging. Depegging definitely sounds like some strange genre of movie on an adult site. Oh, did you guys watch those new depegging videos? They're crazy. It's weird. I don't know why I say these things sometimes. Like I could keep that inside my head and not lose people and offend them. And then it comes out. So Guys, first of all, this is a stable coin that's called Magic Internet Money. Like, I'm going to use the one that's called USDC, or like, you're right, the like reliable one from a bank that's backed. These are algorithmic stable coins, and this one, it's not going too good, right? Basically, a story came out that a guy who was a previous scammer was the CFO of this major project. People started panicking, selling their stable coin. It started to lose its peg. That affects UST, which is the Luna stable coin, because largely everything is on MIM is backed by UST, and shit got really ugly. They thought it could have contagion across DeFi, but then it was contained. That's the gist. And Alameda had like 500 million, I believe. Let me look. Alameda, I think, had 500 million in there, and unwound it, right? So the liquidity was cut in half to 230 million. And there was a point where it was like 1 point something billion in MIM, and the backing of it was like $26 million. Yeah, Time Wonderland scammed token holder, basically. So Time got destroyed, and it had this little contagion. And the bottom line is, bro, this shit is way above most of our pay grades, and you probably don't need to go this far down the rabbit hole with your yield farming and investments. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying, like, you know, there's a sliding scale of decentralization. There's a sliding scale of risk. Maybe stay on the like top half of that. The light gray and not the dark gray leading into a black hole for doing these scales of gray, right? Yeah. I mean, MIM has already refound its peg. This seems to have been basically resolved, but just shows you, man, we're experimenting out here, you know? So I wouldn't like go putting like your entire life savings into one of these figured out. Here you go. Look at that. That was a stable coin. Went down to about 97 cents. Not so pegged. Obviously, this is a weird Bitfinex chart, and these things didn't happen. It didn't go up to 105 or 93. But this is yesterday. That's selling volume of this stable coin, Magic Internet Money. So, yeah. You guys have said Luna. I'm assuming it affects Luna. I haven't really gone down there or whatever. It's not a peek behind my curtain, bro. I don't even have a curtain. Have you been here before? I literally have no filter. No filter. It's all the news. That's all the things. It's all the things. And that's the last time you're going to see this jacked up face for the week. Yeah, this is the joke that needs to be said and that nobody's talking about. MIMS. This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot. I'm hot because I'm fly. You ain't because you're not. This is why I'm hot. He had the nerve in that song, the balls, to say that New York was gone, but he was going to take it on his back and bring New York rap back. And then he was a one-hit wonder. Oh, the irony. Do you guys even remember MIMS? I'm wearing pants. Wearing pants. Let's not be crazy, Tom. Not be crazy. Yeah. This is why I'm hot, though. This is why I'm cold. Right? This is why I'm cold. I'm cold because I'm naked. You ain't because you're not. Oh, you ain't because you're old. This is why you're cold. When you are in crypto, is it bad to put on a jacket because you coddle? Right? You CODL, codal. It's like hodling. If you sell, you're bad. So if you deal with being cold, is that bad because you're a codaler? Think about that shit on the way out. Guys, think about that. Would you say I'm young or would you say I'm odal? I'm not a pussy. I'm bodal. Oh, guys, I could do this all day. But I'm not going to. No, I'm going to go probably drop a lodal or something. That made no sense, but I'm out of here. Bye.